And after curfew was we had to get up and milk the next morning. At 4:30, he would come in there and wake us up, and we would have to do that. So, and cell phones, we didn't have those whenever I was a kid. I think I had one of my friends had a cell phone. It was one of those bag styles that cost like $3 a minute to call, so we never did use that. But anyway, so what we'd like to do at this time, I'd like to welcome everyone to Gaston AC4 Schools for the 2021 Veterans Day ceremony. Today we honor those who have served and are currently serving our country, as when they put on their service uniform, they're protecting and preserving our freedoms. Today is also a day of remembrance and saying thanks for your service to our current and former military members that are in the audience. And since we are at school, we use this as a day of education for our students. So as you leave the gym, and some of our students have thank you cards to be able to hand out, something that we will use this as an educational experience for our students as well. We feel fortunate to live in a great community here. Not too long ago, about a month ago, we had our PTO carnival, and we raised over $14,000 for our PTO carnival, so that was a great experience for us. Yeah. And in that, we had many people who are selfless. And something we talk about and try to preach to our students is giving to others. During the PTO Carnival, we saw, and many of you in the audience, many of our students and our parents, whether they donated soda, whether they donated baked goods, time, they donated that time to our school, to our community, and to our students. And you think, and I would think many of them, as they brought stuff in, they go, well, all I did was this. But what you're showing our students by doing that is you're showing them that you're able to give to a greater cause. Simple things that we're trying to pass down to our students, like you guys are trying to pass down to your kids, your grandkids. We want them to do the same thing. I think that's how great communities stay great communities. I think that's how school districts stay great school districts as well. All those words we talked about in this community, selfless, giving yourself to others. Whenever I think of those words, I think of veterans and Veterans Day, and that's why we're here today. Honor, duty, respect are words I think about when I think of our military, and saying that really hits home with me is, I heard it on the radio this morning. I think I hear it every Veterans Day, is home of the free because of the brave. And that really sticks home with me because I have never been in the military. I do have many family members that were, and I know the sacrifices that it took for them to be able to do that. I'd like to have everyone give a round of applause for our veterans. If you would stand up, we're asking the military if you would stand up at this time.
Active. Very good. Now they all got it.
Thank you. The last word I think about when I think of Veterans Day and the people that are involved with that is sacrifice. These men and women are sacrificing time away from their families on birthdays, on holidays, other important events, just so we can have the freedoms that we have every day. And sometimes, even myself, probably take that for granted. And that's something that, days like today, if we can use it as an educational experience for our students, where they don't take it for granted, they pay that action forward, we can take something positive out of today. And another meaning of sacrifice that many of us don't think about is the ultimate sacrifice. And that is soldiers that lost their lives in wars and active duty and did not come home to their families. So at this time, I'd like to honor them by having a brief moment of silence. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the 2021 ceremony. And we're going to start off with the national anthem presented by Mr. B.